Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Jay, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thanks so much for sliding through, and if you are returning, welcome back, girl. So you guys, as you know, I've started a series on my channel just showing you guys different styles that I do on my hair each week, and today we are coming through with the butterfly boho stitch braids. And you guys, I love them. I have seen these all over the place, and I just love a good face moment. You know, hair's not really in my face. I mean, I have these little pieces, but hair's not really in my face. So easy to do, you guys. Another style that I was able to accomplish on day 4 of a silk press, and it took me under an hour to complete. So if you are interested in seeing how I achieve this style, and you want to see more styles like these and other silk press styles, make sure that you stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe before you go. Before we go any further, I do want to shout out Ywigs today for sponsoring today's video. As you guys know, I have worked with this brand several times in the past, whether it was for boho knotless braids, whether it was for bundles, all of the above, and they never seem to get it wrong. So today they sent over 3 bundles of the 22-inch loose wave hair in the color natural, and all I have is this 1 bundle left. I know you're thinking, girl, you used 2 bundles on just this style. Yes, I did, but it was so like worth it. Like, I just love how it turned out. It's super curly and it's really light. You know when you use synthetic hair to do like your hair in stitch braids, how it comes off really stiff and it just doesn't really, you know, hit. This hair, it feels like it's my natural hair. You cannot tell me this is not my natural hair. So they sent us over the bundles for us to try today for today's hairstyle, and I just love it so much. So if you are interested in good quality hair, make sure that you check them out. I'm gonna have a link for you down below where you can save you a little something, as well as check out their site and look at other products that they have to offer. So again, thanks Ywigs for sponsoring today's video. I look forward to working with you guys all 2024 long. All right, so yeah, so I'm not gonna hold us up. I do want to get into the products and things like that I had to use. You guys know that I did use a 3-way mirror because I use it for every video. I used a braiding rack. I did use some shine and jam, a comb, some clips, and that was pretty much it, and 4 scrunchies. And that was pretty much it. That's all we needed for today. Believe it or not, this style was really straightforward. If you know how to braid, then you know how to do this. When I tell you, this style has been all over my For You page. Like, I saw Lori Harvey, she had it. Now hers were not, you know, super butterfly. They were more just, you know, she had the 4 braids, but she didn't have any like loose hair hanging or anything like that. And I'm gonna be looking over here because my mirror, y'all know my 3-way mirror, I swear by. But yeah, like I was saying, I've been seeing the girls wearing this style, and I had done it with my natural hair. I'll see if I can link that above here. I did a short on it, but I just, anytime I get to like prolong my silk press in a style, like, I'm here for it, because my hair is like not freshly straightened, but it's not like old either. You know, like after a couple days, how it'll start, you know, it gets kind of oily. So that's where we're at right now. So first thing I did was just go ahead and part my hair right down the middle. So I went ahead and put that in a scrunchie, and I have a variety of different kind of clips here that are going to be super helpful with, you know, me keeping hair out of the way that I don't want in the way. We're just going to take our comb, use the rat tail of my comb, and then just part that much. It's going to appear to be a little bit bigger than the section like towards the middle, and it's just because in most heads our hair is thicker towards the middle than it is on the side. So, but if you know, like I know, this hair right here, the braid is actually going to be thicker than this one, so just don't be alarmed about that. I'm just gonna clip all this over. So your part should look like this if you've done it correctly. This is how you want it to look. So now I'm just going to take my shine and jam. So I'm going to take a pretty good amount and just go along the side. As you see, I'm dragging my fingers like on the part, not just on this side, because I can go ahead and start like building up on this side over here while I do it at the same time. This just smells so good. Like, what? I remember the first time I used this, I was like, oh, this smells so freaking good. And just use your fingers to kind of like find your way. So I'm just using the back of my comb to just smooth this down. You want it nice and flat. Now you want to do the same thing to the other side. Make sure you get those baby hairs out. And you want to begin to mold your braid up on both sides. Use the flat side of that comb. All right, and so now we are going to begin our braid. So I like to start all of my braids the exact same way. Parting that little section right there just means that it's going to be uniform across all of the braids, which is so important if you want it to look professionally done. And so you're just going to braid like normal. You absolutely do not have to stitch, but at this point I don't even know how to braid regular, so I'm going to stitch. It is kind of difficult not having any nails, but you just want to, you know, make sure that you are being consistent with your braiding. Don't pull too tight, and just make sure you keep it flat. So as you see, I'm finally adding in the hair, and I just put it in between my index finger and my middle finger and let it slide, and just leaving a little bit left in the braid. And as you see, I didn't add it at the beginning of the braid just because you can crochet and add hair towards the beginning, but you don't want to start with it just in case you don't like it. So I'm just going to continue to add hair until I reach the desired thickness. You can add as much or as little as you want. I'm just going to continue to do so as we go down. So towards the end, I'm actually not going to braid it all the way down. I can do that after the fact. I just want to get enough on there so that it doesn't unravel, and then I'm going to use a clip to secure it. So at the top, this hair is a lot thicker, so you don't have to add in a lot of hair to reach that thickness in the braid, but just the hair to just have the curly pieces hanging out. And I think I added in about 10 towards this braid, and you can see it's almost the same size as the braid on the side, and that's exactly what we want. First of all, why did these two braids take the whole rack? Okay, so if you think you can get away with this just using one bundle, you can't. Okay, you can't, because I just know. That's why I didn't tie these off in the bottom, because I just know I'm gonna need more hair. But you guys, so far, I'm killing it. What I suggest is that instead of thinking, okay, I'm gonna put 10 pieces of hair in, keep on adding hair until you reach your desired thickness. Soon as it gets thick enough up on the top of your head, stop putting in hair. And when you get to the bottom, you start adding in more. I added maybe like, no cap, like 30 pieces of hair just from like here to here. So far, you guys, it's only been about 15 minutes. So if my timing is correct, we might be able to get this done in less than an hour. Less than an hour. Do you know how much this style costs? If you go on someone's booking site, not only are you gonna be getting yelled at in all caps, you're literally gonna pay like $230. And I know that because I looked.
So as you get closer to the nape of the neck, this is when hair naturally starts to thin again. So as you see, I'm adding in more and more hair, way more hair than I added in the top actually, just so I can keep that thickness uniform all the way down. You don't want the braids to start to thin as you get to the nape of your neck. You want it to be the same size, like consistently. So I do want to highlight that feeding in the hair is the same process whether you're leaving some curly pieces out or you're going to braid it all the way in. As you see, it's the same exact process. You don't have to switch up.
So we did all 4 braids. When I tell you, I used just about all the hair, and I really am about to use more hair because I want the bottoms of the braids to be just a little bit thicker. I also have my crochet needle, and of course this is completely optional. And when it comes to that, I think I'm just gonna spread the hair out a little bit if I can. You see what I'm saying? And now it's like in the front, so I could just have more hair just placed in more spontaneous spots. But I am loving this so far. Like, I kind of don't even want a butterfly. I am, but I love the way that this is turning out. It's so cute.
So what I'm doing is just splitting the thicker curls that were left out in half and then just, crocheting it through another area of the braid.
As you see, it's kind of thin, right? It's kind of thin. So I'm just gonna start feeding in hair and then just wrap it around. Take the hair, wrap it around the back side like so. And I'm gonna keep on doing it until I get to the thickness that I want. And I'm getting close. But this is how you can really run through a lot of the hair. So now we're gonna get into the butterfly part. So what you wanna do is you just want to start like spreading. See how we're just letting the hair out a little bit? Not too much.
So using the comb is not the only way to achieve this butterfly look. You can actually just pinch on the sides of the braid and you'll see it's going to come out on its own. Now you don't want to pull too far because you don't want to pull out any of the hair that we left in there that was supposed to stay in there. So you just want to go along the braid and just, pull on each side. You can do one side at a time or you can do it both at the same time. But if you do want the braids to be really, really big, you just pull more. I just wanted mine to be a little bit bigger, not too much. And so I did want to kind of elevate the boho look, so I made some of the curls a little shorter and some of them I kept longer. So I'm just trimming and then going along the ends of the braids as well and making sure they're the same length.
We are back and we are finished. All I did off camera is I went ahead and done my edges. I didn't do anything special. You guys know I don't do super dramatic baby hairs. And with this style, you have so many options. Like if we wanted to do a bun, I think I'm gonna do a bun tomorrow, but you got so many options and this is just so cute. And can you see like the texture of the curl? I don't know if I'm gonna film it just yet, but I have got to see how this hair looks up against some knotless braids. All right, so again, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I'm gonna have all of the items that I used linked below in the description, as well as a discount code so you can get you a little some off of your purchase with Ywigs. And I do want to say thanks to them again for sponsoring today's video. I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.